Space exploration has reached heights beyond anything humanity could have imagined. Not only are astronauts considered the most respected professionals in the solar system, but their daring missions have become symbols of human perseverance and brilliance. The vast expanse of space is no longer an unreachable mystery, and yet, despite all of the advancements in technology, no undeniable proof of extraterrestrial life has been discovered. That is, until 2 years ago. The Global Space Agency, or GSA, made a groundbreaking discovery that shook the foundations of everything we thought we knew about the universe. A strange and repeating signal was detected, a signal unlike anything ever recorded before. What made it even more intriguing was its source, a distant galaxy billions of light years away. The signal wasn't just stationary, it was moving. The mystery was too tempting to ignore. In response, the GSA began an ambitious project to build a spaceship capable of traveling faster than the speed of light, a feat never achieved before. The hope was that by pushing the limits of technology, they could send a team of astronauts to investigate this otherworldly signal. After years of intense research, development, and anticipation, the ship is finally ready. It has been named Hope, a name filled with the aspirations of humanity. But as with every bold leap forward, there's a challenge. The Hope must be piloted manually to reach its full speed. And so, 4 brave astronauts have volunteered for what could be the most important mission in human history. They might never return home, but their mission could reshape the future of our species. The astronauts are seated in the control room, the hum of the ship's engines rising steadily. Ground control gives the final countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With a thunderous roar, the Hope lifts off from the surface of Earth, carried skyward by its powerful rocket boosters. The sky above is thick with clouds, obscuring the ship for just a moment before it breaks through into the clear blue. Now, free from the atmosphere, the true journey begins. As the Hope pushes further into space, the first challenge approaches: space debris. Even with all of humanity's progress, remnants of past missions and obsolete satellites continue to orbit the planet. The debris field is dense, but the skilled pilots aboard the Hope navigate it with ease. Suddenly, a massive piece of metal hurtles toward the ship at an alarming speed. The crew holds their breath, but the Hope swerves just in time, narrowly avoiding disaster. Once past the debris, the ship's deep space engines engage. Now, the Hope is truly on its own, venturing into the depths of space with only its crew and their courage to guide it. The first celestial body they encounter is the Moon. A familiar sight, yet always awe-inspiring. Orbiting 239,000 miles away from Earth, the Moon has been a subject of fascination for millennia. But for these astronauts, it is just the beginning. To get here by airplane would take 17 long days, and that's assuming there was any air to fly through. But aboard the Hope, they sail past effortlessly, accelerating toward their next destination. Mars looms ahead, the 4th planet from the Sun, and one of the great hopes for humanity's future colonization efforts. Mars is home to Olympus Mons, the tallest mountain in the solar system. It's so massive that it's visible from space. The red dust storms and barren landscapes flash past as the ship gains more speed, leaving the Martian surface behind. Next up is the asteroid belt, a chaotic region of space filled with countless rocks and debris from the early formation of the solar system. It's a treacherous passage, but the Hope is nimble, expertly dodging the drifting space rocks. Out of the corner of the pilot's eyes, a massive object catches their attention. It is the largest asteroid in the belt. Spanning over 600 miles in diameter, this colossal rock is more than twice the length of the Grand Canyon. It serves as a reminder of just how small we are compared to the wonders of space. However, admiration can quickly turn to peril. Smaller asteroids are closing in fast. The pilots are forced to react in an instant, narrowly avoiding a collision. Once clear of the belt, the Hope accelerates once more, heading for its next encounter, the giant of all giants, Jupiter. Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system, is truly a sight to behold. With a diameter of about 89,000 miles, it's more than 11 times larger than Earth. Its massive red storm, a hurricane that's been raging for centuries, comes into view. This storm is twice the size of Earth itself. The enormity of this gas giant is awe-inspiring, yet the crew must remain focused. The Hope carefully maneuvers past the outer edge of Saturn's rings. These icy rings stretch wide, spanning the distance between Earth and its moon. Just as the crew begins to relax, a comet streaks by, inches from the ship. Close calls like these are part of the journey into the unknown. As the ship approaches sublight speed, it leaves behind the orbits of Uranus and Neptune, the ice giants. These distant planets are barely visible from this distance. Soon, the spacecraft reaches Pluto, the first dwarf planet of the solar system. Pluto's largest moon, Charon, orbits so closely that it causes Pluto itself to wobble, as if performing a celestial dance. Pushing the limits of speed, the astronauts race into the Kuiper Belt, a region filled with icy objects. The ship expertly navigates through, but danger strikes when a rogue asteroid scrapes the side of the Hope. Even a glancing blow at this speed could be disastrous. The crew reduces speed, performing emergency repairs while cautiously avoiding the remaining debris. Beyond the Kuiper Belt, the dwarf planet Eris looms, marking the final boundary of the solar system. It's a relief to see Eris, a sign that they are now safely beyond the influence of our Sun. But there's one last challenge, the Oort cloud. The Oort cloud is a vast and distant region, far beyond Pluto. Even at the speed of light, it would take a year to reach its outer edges. To bypass this, the Hope engages its advanced skip drive. In the blink of an eye, the ship leaps to the inner limits of the Oort cloud. But danger is still present. The comets within the Oort cloud seem almost alive as they hurtle toward the ship. Two comets collide right behind the Hope, causing an explosion that propels the ship forward. With a collective sigh of relief, the astronauts realize they are finally out of the solar system. Now, they're in the vast expanse of interstellar space, free to explore the great unknown. The Hope makes a series of skip jumps, each one propelling it further from home and closer to its destination. After a rapid series of jumps, the ship comes to an unexpected halt. The astronauts find themselves witnessing the death of a star. Its energy spirals into a supermassive black hole, creating an accretion disk of light and matter. The crew watches in awe, thankful they weren't caught in its pull. The ship adjusts its course, skipping out of the Milky Way and into Andromeda, our neighboring galaxy. Here, the crew witnesses something even more spectacular, the birth of a galaxy cluster. Thousands of galaxies, being formed before their eyes. Finally, after countless jumps and endless exploration, the signal is stronger than ever. The next jump will take the Hope 1 billion light-years away, to the very source of the signal. When the ship arrives, it's in a place unlike any they've seen before. Several stars orbit a small black hole, with each star having planets of its own. One star gets too close to the black hole but miraculously pulls free, creating a brilliant fountain of light. The signal is powerful here, but it has moved again. There's only one choice left: skip forward. In an instant, the Hope arrives at the very edge of the universe. Darkness surrounds the ship, and then, without warning, a wave of light envelops it. The astronauts look out in disbelief. They are at the end of everything, the very edge of the universe. A wall of shimmering light, like the northern lights on Earth but in shades of red and yellow, stretches before them. It's moving away, carrying with it the signal they've been chasing all this time. There's no turning back now. The crew braces themselves for the final jump. The Hope is about to go beyond the universe itself. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss another deep space adventure on Waves Discovery.